Welcome to Manifest, hosted by international evangelist, teacher, and author Perry Stone. Enjoy unique insight into prophetic and practical truth. It's time to feast on fresh manna, so get ready to be blessed and encouraged. And now, here is your host and teacher, Perry Stone.
I want to welcome you to Manifest right here in the Judean wilderness in the land of Israel. Directly behind me is a goat hair tent. Now, this entire area is an oasis in the desert, and there are tents everywhere. As a matter of fact, tour groups can actually come here and stay in tents. It'd be a great place to come for your youth group, or if you're doing a tour kind of to stay out in the desert, which we did last night in a dormitory right here in this beautiful area. But when I saw this tent, immediately I said, I have to do a Manifest program from this tent, because when I saw it, I thought of two things. First of all, I thought about the tabernacle of Moses and how the animals were slain and the skins were taken to produce the outer layer of the curtains of the tabernacle of Moses, and also to produce the holy place and the most holy place. But I also thought of something that a lot of you may not be aware of, and that is something called the Tabernacle of David. What I would like to do today on Manifest is present to you a teaching that is very detailed on the Tabernacle of David and what the prophets have to say about the restoration of the tabernacle in the last days. Let's go right here to Amos chapter 9. In Amos 9, this verse now, by the way, is repeated in the New Testament by James. But here's what it said. The prophet said, "On that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David, which is fallen down, and repair its damages. I will raise up its ruins and rebuild it as in the days of old." Now, if you want to know what the tabernacle of David was, let me read to you a verse of scripture from 1 Chronicles chapter 16, and then we're going to go into a detailed study about what the tabernacle actually was. In 1 Chronicles 16:1, "So they brought the ark of God and set it in the midst of the tabernacle that David had erected for it. Then they offered burnt offerings and peace offerings. And when David had finished offering the burnt offerings and peace offerings, he blessed the people in the name of the Lord. Then he distributed to every one of Israel, both man and woman, to everyone a loaf of bread, a piece of meat, and a cake of raisins. And he appointed some of the Levites to minister before the ark of the Lord." Now I'm going to ask Robert Vandermotten to come out here. He's with us today, and he's going to take my Bible because I'm going to go hands-free. By the way, Robert is president of Noseworthy Travel. He's who we come to Israel with, and we're having a great time. Beautiful day.
Awesome day.
No problems whatsoever, despite what the news media says, and having a great time. Robert, thank you so much. All right, let's do a little bit of background here. In the time when the children of Israel were in the wilderness, you realize that God instructed them to build what is called the tabernacle.